Ever wondered if you could turn your favorite rifle into a night vision powerhouse without spending a small fortune? That is exactly what this DIY kit is aiming for. It is essentially a modular system that clips onto your existing scope, letting you record your hunts or just get a better look at what is moving in the dark. Now, the first thing you notice when you pull this out of the box is that it is definitely a project. You are not just buying a finished optic, you are building a rig. It comes with all the mounts and a bit of camo wrap to keep things looking tactical, but you will need to supply your own 18,650 batteries and a memory card. It is a bit of a chore to get everything lined up just right, but once you have it dialed in, the results are surprisingly decent for the price point. The 720p resolution is sharp enough to identify targets, and the 16 lens gives you a wider field of view than you might expect from a budget setup. What really stands out is the build quality of the battery compartment. They used a dual-spring design that actually handles recoil quite well, so you are not constantly worrying about the device flickering off every time you take a shot. That is a huge plus because, let's be honest, most DIY kits feel like they might rattle apart after a few rounds. The infrared flashlight is another highlight. It is adjustable, which is smart because if you crank it up too high, you end up washing out the image with too much glare. You have to play with the focus to get that sweet spot, but once you do, you can see quite a distance in total darkness. Just a heads up though, don't forget to flip the switch on the back to day mode when the sun comes up. If you leave it in night mode during the day, the screen just turns into a bright, washed-out mess. It is a simple mistake, but it happens to the best of us. The interface is pretty straightforward, just a few buttons on the back of the display, and you can navigate the settings without needing a degree in engineering. Is it perfect? No. It is a bit bulky, and having to manage external batteries and a separate screen can feel a little clunky compared to high-end, integrated thermal optics. But for someone who wants to capture their hunting footage, or just experiment with night vision without dropping a month's rent, this thing is a solid, functional piece of gear. It does exactly what it says on the box, provided you have the patience to set it up properly. If you are the type who likes to tinker and wants to see what is happening in the woods after hours, this is a pretty fun way to get there.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.